Yeah, cool. That's cool then.
So the same with me. Like in my office, there I'm working. I shared
Mm-hmm.
to HR that I'm married person. So
Mm-hmm.
she just said, "You don't look like a married person." I said, "Yes, just recently I got married." And then
Okay.
this message spread like a fire in the office,
In
entire office.
office.
Exactly.
Okay.
Everybody was making fun of me. Sachin, are you married? And the my CEO person in my office, he just
Mm-hmm.
asked from that corner of the office, Sachin, how old are you? I said just
Oh.
23. I'm going to be 23 year. Then are you
Mm-hmm.
married? I said yes, I'm married. And he was making,
Oh
you
man.
don't look like man.
Yeah,
Actually,
I mean, you don't look like you're married. I mean,
exactly.
it's hard to judge, but yeah, it's okay. I mean, everybody have a different journey, right?
Exactly. So he said,
Yeah.
okay, that's fine. Being a married person and responsibility and understanding things comes very early when you are married. I said, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it depends on the choices, right? Like if you're happy with it, you're happy with it. Like who are others to judge, right?
I have one thing, I have one thought in my head. Like,
Mm-hmm.
अगर आप say the person you love, you do not get married. The person you are married, love her. That's so simple.
Okay. You start loving the person you are married to.
Exactly. The same. That is, I've actually,
Uh,
everybody
that's
has
how the
their
arranged
own.
marriages work, right?
Exactly. The simple fun of my life. जो पर्सन आपके
Yeah.
पास है, बी हैप्पी विथ दैट. जो भी चीजें होती है,
हाँ,
फाइट,
सही है.
लव, एवरीथिंग. एंड
हम्म.
अभी हमारे मतलब हम साथ में 2 महीने से 3 महीने से रह रहे हैं. आफ्टर मैरिड हमारी 8-10 महीने से हो गई, बट वी आर लिविंग विथ
अच्छा.
2 to 3 months टुगेदर एंड वी आर हैप्पी टुगेदर.
Hey, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Like if you're happy, I mean, that's the ultimate goal.
एग्जैक्टली.
Like ultimate goal is to be like happy with our life, right? So if you
एग्जैक्टली.
are happy with your life and everybody else is happy with their life, like who are others to judge, right?
Exactly. That is the main motto of the life. Be happy, be whatever you have.
Yeah, exactly. Freedom and happiness.
Exactly.
Two things at least. I mean, my podcast, it revolves around this. My podcast is called Making It with question mark.
Mhm.
Because everybody has their definition of success, their own definition of
Exactly.
success.
Exactly.
So I just bring in creative people and talk about their definition of success and what they are doing in their life to get their success, their version of success. Because
Exactly.
for some people, it might be, just having a 9 to 5 job and being happy with their wife and kids. That is their success, and that's
Exactly.
totally okay. And for some people, staying single and traveling the world till they are
Exactly.
20, 35 years old, so that's their success. So it depends. It varies from person to person. So that's what I try to explore in my podcast.
The
uh,
same thing I also believe. Everybody has their own journey to express, to live and to share.
yeah, yeah,
किसी
yeah,
को
yeah,
पॉडकास्ट करने में अच्छा
exactly.
लगता है, किसी को वीडियो क्रिएट करने में, किसी को कंटेंट क्रिएट करने में, एंड
Huh.
somebody just watching the content at the same time.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah,
It,
not everybody has to a content creator.
exactly.
सबको
That is
कंटेंट क्रिएट करने की जरूरत नहीं है. You can just be a consumer and be happy with your life, like do whatever you want.
exactly. Like us, we are a content creator, and there are so many people who just watch Netflix, watch Prime videos and other stuffs to be happy.
Yeah,
Happiness and
yeah, yeah.
success depends upon choices and lifestyle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I strongly believe that, like, you brought up this Netflix and Prime videos and stuff, right?
Mhm.
So what I firmly believe is it's okay to use them as refreshments, but not as escape mechanism from our life. Like
Exactly.
if someone is working 9 to 5, 5 days a week, and they're miserable with their life, like if they don't like their job at all, in the weekends, instead of trying to get out of that job, like instead of working on something they love and making that as a their profession, they come back home and they watch Netflix and Amazon Prime to escape that mental pressure, you
In
know.
I would like to add something here. Somebody
Uh-huh.
watch this as a knowledge, and somebody watch Netflix like me. I watch Netflix for my English and communication improvement. And this also can
Yeah.
be a great way to watch Netflix and to watch funny things or like entertainment things.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Like, see, I come from a very small town and not many people speak English over there. But since I started, like, since as in my high school, I started listening to Michael Jackson. Okay. Michael Jackson is like my idol. I'm a musician, so I'm
Great.
a guitarist also. I mean, I was not a musician back then, but I started watching Michael Jackson's videos and listening to his music, and my English started improving from there.
Mhm.
I got better and better with communication. As the days passed, I started watching like more and more English movies, more and more English TV series. And once I shifted to Bangalore, I got to communicate in English a lot. So day by day, it is a journey line, and it is,
Exactly.
and I don't think there's a better way than a media to learn a language. I mean, I have a friend. His name is Joshua. He lives in Paris. He was a guest on my podcast also. So he speaks 9 languages. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, he speaks 9 languages, and I was talking to him on my podcast like about how can one learn language, how can one develop a new skill for that, say. So he told that, I mean, for him to learn language, songs and TV series, they helped a lot. Any language, even French. He is very fluent in French, very fluent in French.
Wow.
So yeah, media helped him a lot. So, I mean, it is totally cool and it's totally okay. And for that, say, I mean, I can speak Hindi, right? I learned Hindi because of Hindi cartoons and Kapil Sharma show.
Kapil
I used
Sharma
to watch
show.
Kapil Sharma show a lot. Yeah, actually, I used to
Mm.
watch it a lot. Like, I mean, I learned Hindi because of those shows, right?
Good.
So it's I think media can be a very powerful tool to learn language and also improve certain skills.
Exactly. And technology has made these kind of things possible, much easier way to do it. एंड
Exactly. Yeah, yeah,
एंड
yeah.
हमने स्कूल्स में कॉलेज में सब मैम से टीचर से और यूट्यूब चैनल से हमने ये सीखा है कि वॉच वीडियोस वॉच इंग्लिश न्यूज चैनल्स बट नाउ व्हेन वी आर इम्प्लीमेंटिंग एंड we are the results that we can see that yeah exactly this is working for us and when
Mhm,
somebody will watch our video they will get
mhm.
inspired that this kind of things is working that is not just bullshit thing that we have heard from our school college teachers and YouTube stuffs.
Exactly. That's true, man. That's totally true.
Exactly.
But we have to be mindful about what we are consuming. That is also a big thing. Like, for example, watching Netflix and Prime videos can be helpful in learning English and also getting some entertainment. But that should not become addiction.
Exactly.
That should not become something that keeps you away from your work. You know.
And this is what Instagram and especially Instagram and reels kind of things that making us to away keep away our work.
Yeah. Exactly.
Netflix can be
Yeah.
little bit like learning kind of stuffs but in reels is I think that especially मेरे साथ
Mhm.
ये होता है reels make me away from my work my stuffs
Huh.
so that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
bad sign that this is my bad quality that I can say here that
Yeah.
because
नहीं सबके साथ ऐसा ही होता है. मैं फ्रेंड से भी बात किया है मैंने. और मैं सोशल मीडिया का बहुत बड़ा एडिक्ट था. लाइक आई यूज्ड टू यूज सोशल मीडिया लाइक
मैं
अ लॉट.
मैं
एंड आई
सोशल
स्टार्टेड
मीडिया
माय मार्केटर ना.
सोशल मीडिया मार्केटिंग पर्सन होने के बावजूद भी आई हैव एडिक्शन ऑफ सोशल मीडिया
I mean, you know how things work. You know how
exactly
things work
exactly
and how the
exactly
marketing is done in social media.
exactly and what is the psychology everything in out I have like knowledge or experience in that and I've been doing for others but I got trapped in my net.
Yeah, in your own net. Yeah. Yeah.
That
I
is
mean,
what
I started my self-improvement journey like in 2020. Okay, because before that, I used to use social media a lot, and in 2020, I did something called social media detox. Like, I uninstalled all my social media platforms for 30 days. Okay, I did not use any social media. And for a week or two, I even uninstalled WhatsApp. Okay, so once I came back, I mean, once the 30 days were over, what I realized is I was not addicted to social media like before. I did not feel that compulsion to, pick up my mobile and start scrolling through that. And that compulsion to, see that meme and stay at the top of the trend. जब भी कोई मीम ट्रेंड करता है तो हम वो शेयर करने लग जाते हैं. और
You start
it
sharing with
doesn't
your
matter if
friends.
it has I mean, it doesn't matter if it has value or not. Like funny things are funny, that's cool and everything, but अगर हमारे दिन के like 30 to 40% टाइम हम उसमें बिता देते हैं, तो व्हाट्स द यूज ऑफ दैट? लाइक
Exactly, exactly.
हम हमें कुछ मिल नहीं रहा, रिटर्न नहीं मिल रहा हमारे एफर्ट्स के लिए। तो वो गया। एंड ऑल्सो सेंस ऑफ कंपैरिजन, हम किसी को देखते, लाइक मैं गिटारिस्ट हूँ ना, लाइक अभी 23 years का हूँ, so I see a 16-year-old kid playing guitar much better than me, and I'm like, I start feeling like shit. I'm like, dude, he's just 16 years old and he's playing guitar so well, and I'm 23 and I still suck.
We can see,
I
we
mean,
can
even
see.
though I'm good, yeah, even though I'm decent at guitar, I'm not bad. I'm decent at guitar. I'm at the intermediate level, but
We
still I
start
start
judging
feeling,
ourselves.
yeah, exactly. That's the con of social media. But yeah, but without social media, I don't think anyone can be successful. I mean, most people can't be successful without social media nowadays, because
Exactly.
social media has the reach that one requires to be, successful in their life, may it be content creation or business. So it is very important to maintain that balance, so if whoever is listening to this podcast, like I would encourage them to, quit social media for 30 days and come back to it. You'll just see how trivial the things are, how I mean, you realize that the things that you are spending time on are not worth it.
Exactly.
For example, like some stupid reels or something, right? But
Right, right.
yeah, it's a big topic to cover, like social
Hmm.
media. I mean, I would encourage them,
So
encourage your listener to
I would like to add, I would like to ask a question from your side, that you are a guitarist person, like you play a guitar, right? So
Mhm.
quitting a social media for you is a kind of easy job. Like maybe, but
Okay,
for
okay.
as a social media person, what I can do,
Mhm.
because my job is social media, I have to create content for.
Exactly.
So this is like, I can't. If I want to cut social media for 30 days or for a single day, I cannot do it because my job is.
Mhm.
So is there something that
Uh-huh.
you have recommendation for me, like I can cut like for 30 or at least one day?
Exactly. See, I want to give an example of this YouTuber called Matt Diavela. So he's like the inspiration for me. Like I look up to him because of him I started self improvement journey and everything changed in my life. So that guy, he's a YouTuber, and he quit social media for 30 days, including YouTube. But yeah, he posted content every week, but he did not look at the comments or likes or statistics for 30 days. And in those 30 days, right, in those 30 days his channel saw the biggest growth, the 30-day detox when he did. And I'm not saying his channel saw growth because of the detox. Okay,
Mhm.
they somehow simultaneously happened. But what this teaches us is, it doesn't matter like long how much time we spend on social media. It matters like what we spend our time on. If we spend our time consuming the relevant content that is relevant to us and that is adding value to us, and if we spend our time posting content or contributing to others content
Right,
which
right.
adds value to the other creators, then it is totally fine to do it for like 2 hours 3 hours a day. Okay, if we are in social media, in on Instagram, just scrolling through reels mindlessly, and it is not adding any value to us and neither we are adding any value to them, then it is
Right, right.
pointless. So what you can do is, you can curate your social media in the sense, whenever a irrelevant thing pops up, like someone dancing on the reels, like if for example, if you don't want to see that, I mean, it's your choice, like what you want to
Right.
see, what you don't want to see. So if you don't want to see that, just click, I mean, select those three buttons and say you are not interested, and those kind of contents stop popping up on your feed. And
Exactly.
unfollow everyone who doesn't inspire you, and follow people who only inspire you. So even though when you are scrolling through social media, you are actually learning something.
Right,
So that
right.
is one way to curate your social media such that it works in your favor. Social media won't be using you, you will be using social media then.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay,
And
is one. And another point is, you can use applications to block social media for certain time. If you want to use social media for 2 hours, like you have to schedule your day, right? Like it's about building a routine and building a habit. So all those things go hand in hand. So if you for example say, I want to use social media 1 hour in the morning and 2 hours in the evening, for you, because you're a social media
right, right,
marketer,
right.
yeah,
Right, right.
you can use applications to block Instagram, YouTube, all the other time, and keep it open only during those times. Okay.
Fact.
And all the other times when social media is blocked, then what you will be doing? Instead of scrolling through social media, you'll be actually working on your content. You'll be working on making videos. You'll be working on editing videos. You'll be actually creating content. And how long will it take for you to post a content? 15 minutes
15
maximum.
minutes.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, right.
all things
Yeah,
have been blocked right now.
yeah, exactly,
Exactly.
exactly. You can utilize your time more to create content rather than consuming irrelevant content. So
Right, that's
these
right.
two ways, one can, have a healthy relationship with social media.
That's really going to help me, because as a social, this is not only my story, because I'm a social media person. There are a lot of
Mhm.
digital marketers, social media marketer, content creator, and they are putting content on their social media platforms, but they are stuck scrolling things. So this will
Hmm.
help me and others too who are in the same zone. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
sharing
yeah.
this word, because this is really needed us. So
Hey, no
as,
issues, man.
as I
Hmm.
can see, I scroll your Instagram and Spotify. You have been creating great content over there and inviting people into
Thanks,
your
man.
podcast. So I would
Mhm.
like to know. I have written something that I wanted to ask from
Yeah,
you.
yeah, sure.
So
Mhm.
what is the content in your words? In your words, on your sentence?
What is content?
Because for others, content may be in
Mhm.
written format, in video format, and content maybe from them as an inspiration or something
Mhm.
adding value. And different
Mhm.
people have different perception about it.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I just wanted to know from your side, what is content for you?
For me, if it adds value to me
Mhm.
or it gives entertainment to me, that is content for me, no matter what form it is in. It may be in written form, it may be picture, it may be video, it may be just audio like podcast, whatever. So if it adds value to me or if it gives entertainment to me, that is
Mhm.
content for me.
If I give
For
you just
example,
one,
yeah,
sure,
yeah,
please. So please.
yeah, yeah. For example, I watch a lot of stand-up comedy videos, right? I'm a big fan of stand-up comedy. I go to shows, I invite stand-up comedians on my podcast. I love stand-up comedy. So that is not adding any value to me, but it is giving entertainment to me. So that is also a content because it is kind of a stress buster for me. That
Right.
is also content. And also I watch a lot of self-improvement videos which give me like advice, like for example personal finance advice or health improvement advice. So that is adding value to me, so that is also content for me.
Great. So,
Hmm.
if I ask one question from your statement that you watch most of like stand-up comedian person you like, so if
Mhm.
you can name one stand-up comedian, who is your favorite? But before
Only
that,
one that
but I would like to say you that Vicky Kausal, something his face looks like a Vicky Kausal. Name is नाम नहीं याद आ रहा, but उनका ना face is look like Vicky Kausal. Vicky
हिंदी
Kausal की
है
तरह
या हिंदी
हिंदी
और
हिंदी
इंग्लिश?
हिंदी हिंदी हिंदी
वो
not
विकी
remember name,
कौशल
but
के तो
your side I would like to know.
माय साइड एक को चूज करना बहुत मुश्किल है यार, बिकॉज आई एम अ फैन ऑफ मेनी पीपल. But if I have to say few, if I have to
Hmm,
say few,
sure.
I would say Kenny Sebastian, Zakir
Mhm.
Khan.
Zakir Khan, my
Uh,
favorite one.
okay, Kenny Sebastian, Zakir Khan, and hey, there are so many. Rahul Subramanian.
Okay, fine. We can at least
There are
match
some.
one here. Zakir Khan, he is
Yeah,
all
Zakir
favorite
Khan.
with
Hey,
that.
Zakir is like next level. You've seen his storytelling, right? That is
Hmm,
golden level content. Like he
exactly.
can grab audience attention just like that. That's on
He
that's
takes
gold
he
standard content.
exactly he takes his audience in his favor. Like whatever he's
Exactly,
telling,
exactly.
we are matching with his words, his feelings. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's talking about myself, my
Mm-hmm.
situations. So that is the
Mm-hmm.
great in his stories.
Exactly. I mean, as a social media marketer, you know how valuable the attention is, right?
Exactly.
On social media.
Exactly. This is the game of social media and content creation.
Yeah, grabbing attention is the game.
Game. One
Attention is
who
the
can
most valuable thing.
exactly, as Gary Vee also says,
Yeah,
attention
yeah.
is money. Attention is
Hmm.
dollar. So
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is
yeah.
what. If you
He
can
has a book, right? He has a book called Jab, 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 Right
jab
Hook. Jab,
exactly
jab, jab is like provide value, and
and then
then
ask
promote
for
yourself.
ask for
Yeah,
what you want.
yeah, exactly.
Exactly. That's great. So if you like how to start a career as a content creator, this can be anything, because nowadays content creator, like, they can be anybody, like video content creator. Now there is one more thing, podcast content creator, and there
Mhm.
was also written content creator. So
Mhm.
just please describe some, like, if someone want to start their career as a content creator, what he or she must do and where should they start?
I mean, I can give you a beginner's perspective, right?
Exactly.
So I think like to become a full-time content creator, first you have to be a part-time content creator. Because not everybody is going to start making money from the first day itself, right?
Mhm,
So we
mhm.
should have some alternate sources of income. For example, me and you, we both are working like 9 to 5 jobs, and
Exactly.
we are creating content,
Creating content.
and
Exactly.
it takes extra effort, right? Like we have to sacrifice certain things, like we should stop hanging out all the time, we should stop you know spending, I mean, Netflix and stuff. Like we can't keep
Exactly.
watching that like 8 hours a day during our weekends. So it's about being a part-time content creator first, and
Mhm.
being consistent with that, and then when it takes off, shifting to a full-time content creator.
Exactly, exactly. Being a content creator, it requires a lot of efforts, a lot of sacrifices.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I and you must be, have a thought that I must watch Netflix or should go
Mm-hmm.
outside or have some fun with friends and family, as everybody is doing, and we have good
Mm-hmm.
decent amount of money that we are getting from our jobs. But
Yes.
yeah, we are sacrificing to be something, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
yeah,
that is great.
exactly. Like, I mean, with the salary that we are getting, we can easily go party on the weekends and have fun,
Exactly,
do whatever we want, man. Like, but we are choosing to, you know sit down, put in effort, and create content. That takes that extra discipline. And it's not only
exactly,
a case with us. Like every content creator who's creating content, like, yeah, they do this stuff. I mean, I've interviewed a lot of content creators, right? So everybody says the same thing. This extra effort is what sets us apart from the crowd
exactly,
as
exactly.
creators.
And most of people, they don't do it. Actually, I'm a content creator. I create videos on YouTube and
Mhm.
also on Instagram and podcast and LinkedIn also. But
Mm.
sometimes I feel like I should quit, because this is not something I mean to be, I want to do. I should
Mhm.
go outside, have fun with my friends. कभी कभी
Mhm.
अंदर से भी होता है यार, something is not working for me, because
Mhm.
on YouTube or other platforms with this is require a lot of effort. आप एफर्ट डालते हो
Mhm.
तभी ये सामने से रिवर्ट आता है, कमेंट्स लाइक्स आते हैं. तो समटाइम्स आई
Exactly,
फील कि
exactly.
नहीं यार, ये मुझसे नहीं होने का, मुझे इतना लंबा टाइम मैं नहीं खींच सकता. बिकॉज क्योंकि आवर माइंड हैज बीन वायर्ड कि हमें क्विक रिजल्ट चाहिए. हमने एक पोस्ट डाला तो
Exactly. Instant gratification. Yes.
एग्जैक्टली हमने पोस्ट डाला तो हमें तुरंत लाइक्स मिल जाए, तुरंत कमेंट्स मिल जाए, हमारे वायरल हो जाए पहली वीडियो.
Mhm.
सो दैट इज व्हाट.
Mhm.
तो इट इज
Exactly.
हार्ड.
Yeah. I mean, for me personally, what happened is I started learning guitar, right? uh, अगर आपको म्यूजिशियन बनना है, तो you have to go through a lot of frustration, because it doesn't matter how much money you have or what status you are, whatever it is, music doesn't care. You have to put in the effort to get better. If you want to play guitar, you have to sit down and put in the effort. And that is kind of, that phase of frustration every musician goes through. So
The
I
same
used to
thing,
practice
yeah.
every
The
day
same
for
thing
two
Gary
to
we
three
say.
hours
The same thing
Yeah,
Gary
yeah,
we
yeah.
say. Market doesn't care you.
Huh. Yeah, exactly. Market is the market. Market cares about what market likes, right?
Exactly.
But when it comes to music, right? So that's what I did. I used to practice 2 to 3 hours a day every day, and I never saw results the next day, right? I had to put in effort for months and months. Then only I saw a result. If I wanted to learn a song, I used to practice it for months in the beginning stage, right? I used to practice it for months, and I used to get that song after that. So
Mhm.
that kind of, rewired my brain into putting in the effort without expecting the result.
Right,
That's
right, right.
where learning music is helping me in creating content
I
and
think,
staying consistent.
exactly. I think what there is something that content तो सभी बनाते हैं. They start
Mm-hmm.
and they do it for 1 month, 2 months at least, या 10 दिन
Mm-hmm.
15 दिन करते हैं. But they quit. Content बनाने का सबके अंदर है. But this is the reason that I think that most of the, like 90% of the content creator, they quit just because they are not getting result on the first day of their content.
Exactly,
And
exactly,
also
exactly.
they start comparing themselves, like
Hmm.
if like Carrie Minati, Sandeep Maheswari, or big content creator, they're you
Hmm.
know putting their content on YouTube and they're getting millions of followers and views.
Hmm.
हम क्या फिर compare करते हैं, their content is like massive, their editing stuff is very premium, my editing
Hmm.
stuff is not good, and this that
Hmm.
that. एंड यहाँ पे
Yeah.
सबसे जो इन्फीरियरिटी आती है ना लोगों के अंदर, कि मेरा जो स्टफ है, मेरा कंटेंट का जो क्वालिटी है, वहां पे वो लैग
Hmm.
करते हैं। वो
Hmm.
कंपेयर करते हैं 20 years ओल्ड सम जो कर रहा है और जो अभी कर रहा है, जो मैं अभी कर रहा हूँ।
Exactly, exactly.
तो इन्फीरियरिटी के लिए लोग, बहुत से लोग कट करते हैं, मुझे जो लगता है कि
I mean, I agree with your point. I agree with your point totally.
हम्म,
The thing is, we should know where we are starting from, and we should accept that our content is gonna suck in the beginning.
एग्जैक्टली
अगर वो हम दिमाग में डाल दिया ना, मेरा कंटेंट उतना अच्छा नहीं होगा पहले 15 से 20 वीडियो के लिए, उसके बाद थोड़ा अच्छा होगा, उसके बाद थोड़ा अच्छा होगा, then we'll have that mindset already. And even if our videos suck, we already know that they would suck, and we
एग्जैक्टली
have accepted it already. So there's a YouTuber called Ali Abdar. I was taking his course. So he said, like, your first 50 videos are for you to learn how to make videos, and next 50 videos are to add value to audience. So only after 100 videos you should start caring about your growth, which is actually true. And मैं इसके बारे में बात किया हूँ मेरे पॉडकास्ट में. आई हैड दिस यूट्यूबर कॉल्ड मयंक सहगल. ही इज वन ऑफ माय फेवरेट यूट्यूबर्स. we were talking about this content creation and the growth one doesn't see, and how they quit and all this stuff. So what he told was, and I agree with this point totally, what he told was, we should have input goals, not the output goals. Like I mean, there's a philosophy in stoicism. I don't know if you know about stoicism एक philosophy है, like it's a European philosophy. In this there's a concept called dichotomy of control, which means everything can be divided into two things, like the things we can control and the things we cannot control.
एग्जैक्टली
And once we place our happiness or our motivation on the things that we don't control, we lose. In the sense, and when it comes to content creation, how can this be applied? If your goal is to make 4 videos a month and not to get 20 subscribers every month, then you will make 4 videos and you feel like you have succeeded, and you'll continue making 4 videos every month on YouTube. But if your goal is getting 20 subscribers, getting subscribers is not under your control.
एग्जैक्टली
People may subscribe, may not subscribe, but making 4 videos is under your control. So we should focus on the things that we can control. Like if we focus on input goals, then we can stay consistent for longer time.
that should be.
My goal is to put out a episode of podcast every week. That is my goal. I don't care about how many followers I get for now. I don't care if it grows or not, because even if it doesn't grow, I'll have a portfolio to show my recruiters that I'm a content creator. I have creativity. You can hire me based on this, right?
Exactly.
So we should focus on the input goals mainly, not the output goals.
And this is, I think this is new kind of CV that we can show, that I have kind of like made something in my own surroundings.
Yeah. I'll give you a story for this. Okay. I had a guest on my podcast called Vikram. He lives in Paris also. He's a student at ESCP Paris, which is like one of the top B schools for masters in management. So he was applying for, he's a content creator. He's a YouTuber. Okay. He was applying for jobs, not the jobs, sorry, internships. He was applying for internships after his first year, and he was constantly getting rejected because he did not have consulting experience. He was applying for management consulting roles. Okay, but he was constantly getting rejected. So he got frustrated and he reflected and he changed his resume. He highlighted his video making skills, his content creation skills, and gave his portfolio link in his resume and everything. He started applying and he started getting many offers for internship from digital marketing domain.
Great.
Because he was a content creator, and he chose the best offer. So his content create, and he has like 3K subscribers, 3,000 subscribers. He has like 100 videos or something. But because of his online portfolio, he got an internship. And I mentioned another guy, right? Mayank. He got his 2 internships and 1 job just because of his YouTube channel. And so that's the reason, like, even if our content doesn't attract more audience and we get stuck at like 500, 600 subscribers, whatever it is, it doesn't matter because we have a portfolio online. It can help us in our career, at
Yes,
least.
yes. We can say that that's I also talking about earlier. This is new kind of CV that we have,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Because that's the same thing we can say LinkedIn is doing. LinkedIn was earlier it was job kind of. Now if you put
Ah.
content on LinkedIn, but in
Mhm.
carousel format, in text format, video format, whatever it can take, you can do
Mhm.
it. And this is going to be your new CV on LinkedIn. आप आपका अच्छा audience बना लेते हो, then you get more attraction from there. Because the
Yeah.
same thing I do, because in on LinkedIn I create content every day, at least 5 day in a week.
Mhm.
So I have a person who does engagement on my LinkedIn profile with
Mhm.
others and on the same post of mine. तो उसकी वजह से
Okay.
मुझे ढेर सारे लाइक आई गेट क्लाइंट्स रिक्वायरमेंट और इनबाउंड
Wow.
क्लाइंट्स
That's cool.
every month at
Mhm.
least 2 to 3 clients I get and whatever clients
Wow,
I
man.
get I share to my friends कि भाई मेरे पास
Mhm.
client आया है, would you like to work
Mhm.
for that? If I
Mhm.
get like just giving you example like 10K from one client, I say
Mhm.
keep to my friend, keep 8K to yourself,
Mhm.
just give me
Mhm.
2K. I need only 2K
Mhm.
because you are doing the work that you have ability. I need only
Mhm.
2K just as a mediator, and
Mhm.
that is what I do
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
freelancer. So that is what
That's
I have built
awesome.
on. Exactly, that is what I have built on my LinkedIn. That's why I'm working more and more, and I have only 2,600 followers, and it's still going on
Oh,
there.
awesome, man.
So that
Mhm.
is what branding and content creation made me over there. I'm getting
Yeah, man,
every day.
that's a great example. That's a great example.
Exactly,
I mean, content creation can help us in every way. Like, we
exactly,
don't have to be next Ashish Chanslani or whatever. Like, we don't have to get like 30 million subscribers or something.
exactly.
It's okay. Like, we can still build our career with like few hundred followers also.
Exactly. And the best part is I'm getting client, I'm getting, requirements of recruiters जो मुझे
Mhm.
मंथ में 2 से 3 रिक्वायरमेंट्स आते हैं. Would you like to be manager of this post, social media manager in my
Wow.
company? So I say actually I'm not in interested because अभी मैंने new company join की है. So that is what.
Mhm.
At least I'm getting
Uh-huh.
from there. I don't have to follow someone. I don't have to
Yeah.
to please give me job. I have
Yeah,
this kind of
exactly.
experience, please give me work, I have this kind of,
Mhm.
actually they are asking for me.
Exactly. You have kind of job security. Even if your company shuts down today, you don't have to worry about anything else because you
Exactly,
already have multiple offers in your hand.
exactly,
That's
exactly,
awesome.
that's what.
That's awesome.
And if I can see in myself, जो भी मेरे friends थे जहाँ पे मैंने पढ़ाई की थी, I learned about digital marketing. मेरे
Hmm.
seniors juniors और मेरे साथ के जो friends थे, and among of all of them, they all says you are one of the great. और वहाँ के जो मेरे टीचर्स थे वो कह रहे थे सचिन डू नॉट डू सोशल मीडिया मार्केटिंग, यू आर नॉट मींट फॉर सोशल मीडिया मार्केटिंग.
Okay. Huh.
बट मैं उनको हेल्प कर रहा हूँ कि ये करो वैसे करो. और
Huh.
वहाँ के टीचर वो मुझे कहते थे एसईओ कर लो एसईओ कर लो, बट मेरे हेड में जा ही नहीं रहा था कि एसईओ होता क्या है.
Huh.
बट मैंने उनसे उनकी बातें ना मान के, पहली बार हो रहा है कि टीचर की बात ना मान के कुछ अच्छा हुआ है.
पहली बार नहीं हो रहा है, बहुत लोगों की जिंदगी में बहुत अच्छे अच्छे चीज हुई है क्योंकि उन्होंने टीचर्स की बात नहीं मानी इसलिए।
टीचर्स की कभी कभी पेरेंट्स से भी कोई चीजें छुपा के, मैंने टीचर से उनकी बातें नहीं
मतलब,
मानी, मैंने अपनी सुनी.
हाँ दैट्स द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग, क्योंकि उनका टाइम अलग था, हमारा टाइम अलग है.
राइट.
एंड दे कांट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज ट्रेंडिंग नाउ एंड व्हाट शुड बी डन नाउ फॉर करियर. I mean, I personally think, I mean, you can disagree if you don't think so. Getting career advice from parents is not a good idea for us.
I believe so. I have same
Okay.
beliefs.
Because our parents grew up in a different environment. That was a different world. Like what? Like 10 years ago, there was no Instagram trending anywhere.
Even
But
5 years ago, we can see around 2015, we can say there was nothing
huh,
like Instagram, like before Geo
yeah,
evolution.
yeah. But see now, like in 5 years, the world has changed. And
exactly.
our parents started working 25 years ago or something, and if we are taking career advice from them, we are stupid. They are not stupid, we are stupid.
And I also believe that after 12th or graduation, it is in our hand that what we should wanna do. There,
Exactly.
there no need of parents or teacher or any advisor. It is our call
Hmm.
that what we are going to do, because अभी मुझे क्या लगता है डिजिटल मार्केटिंग या जो गूगल फेसबुक यूट्यूब इन सब की वजह
Hmm.
से, खासकर यूट्यूब और गूगल की वजह से, if you want to research anything about anything, you can do it.
Hmm.
Whatever you
Yeah,
want to learn, you can learn it from scratch to expert level.
exactly.
After learning
Content,
digital
I mean,
marketing,
the knowledge is free nowadays.
एग्जैक्टली आफ्टर लर्निंग डिजिटल मार्केटिंग, अब मुझे लगता है कि इससे अच्छा मैं गूगल से या यूट्यूब से चीज़ें कर लेता, बिकॉज इतना 2-3 साल का एक्सपीरियंस होने के बाद अब मैं गूगल यूट्यूब से अब लर्न कर रहा हूँ.
Huh.
यू कैन
Yeah.
अंडरस्टैंड कि वो मैं पढ़ने के बाद, एक्सपीरियंस होने के बाद भी, बड़े बड़े ब्रांड्स के साथ या बड़े छोटे जो भी मीडियम काइंड ऑफ बिजनेस हैं, उनके साथ काम करने के बाद भी, उनको रिजल्ट देने के बाद भी, मैं भी अभी भी यूट्यूब गूगल से ही लर्न कर रहा हूँ. सो
होता है
दैट इज अ ग्रेट
मतलब.
थिंग.
Yeah, I mean,
हाउ
youtube
मच
youtube
पोटेंशियल
and
दे
google.
हैव.
Yeah, YouTube and Google can like make you a pro
एग्जैक्टली.
from a noob. Exactly. I mean, I did not know anything in the sense anything about video editing 3 months ago. Now I post videos on YouTube.
और
Yeah, I mean, we can do anything.
द मोटो बिहाइंड टेलिंग दिस स्टोरी कि यूट्यूब एंड गूगल दे हैव ग्रेट potential to
Hmm.
be anything, to do anything, to be and go anywhere you want.
Hmm. Exactly,
And
exactly,
I
exactly.
think रूरल एरिया में जो अभी भी लोग हैं, उनको अभी ये चीजें अभी दे डू नॉट हैव, लाइक उनको पता नहीं कि गूगल या यूट्यूब से क्या हो सकता है, बिकॉज अब
Exactly. They don't understand the potential of it.
एग्जैक्टली. और अभी भी वो सरकारी नौकरी की तैयारी में, उन सब चीजों में लगे हुए.
I know,
because
right?
because I've been also the student of government preparation kind of person.
Ah.
मैंने 2-2.5 साल गवर्नमेंट प्रिपरेशन की, एसएससी रेलवे की
Hmm.
तैयारी. Then
Hmm.
I told to my parents, I am not going to do this stuff because I am not met for this.
Hmm.
तो थोड़ा सा they were against.
And even if you get in and you're not happy with your job and your life,
Exactly.
what's the point of that salary you are getting?
Exactly. And that's why I told they were against me. That, and also everybody was actually giving me motivation that you can do it, Sachin, you can do it. But that was not hitting my inside. Like,
Hmm.
there's something that whatever you're talking, I am relating to that point.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
that has something meaning. That yes,
Hmm.
but there was
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
some, they were not like that. Everybody is saying that Sachin, because my math was good, English was good
Hmm.
on that
Hmm.
time. Then
Hmm.
they were saying, Sachin, your English is good, math is good, you are smart, you can do it, you just need extra effort. But that was not hitting me. That was, there was something in me that I am not for that. Then
Yeah. 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 I
I
get
did
it.
my research that what are now, if I'm quoting this thing, what I'm going to do now. There was some kind of stuff like graphic designing, video editing, and digital marketing and event
Hmm.
management. I planned out and did my own research. Then I found out that digital marketing is stuff that I can do it.
Exactly. I mean, see, I actually recorded a video today. Okay, I'm yet to edit it, and I'm going to be posting it on my YouTube channel. And that video is like what I wish I had done during my college days. Okay, in that I have mentioned a point that I regret not trying out different fields during my education. I studied aeronautical engineering in bachelor's. Okay, now I'm working in management consulting, and my interest lies in content creation right now. Just see how different each other. I mean, one field is from another.
It's like connecting
So
dots.
yeah, exactly. But I don't know what to do. And it's totally fine not to know what to do at that age and at this age also, for that sake. So we have during our college days, like we have to try different fields. Like
Exactly.
if you're an engineering student, try marketing for 1 month. Take up a course. See if you like it, because around 80 to 90% of us are not gonna end up working on the things that we learn in our college,
Exactly. Exactly.
right? 80 to 90% of us are not gonna end up working on the things that we learn in college, and that's insane because that degree holds no value after that, right?
Exactly.
I
यहाँ पे
mean,
I
for
would
the first job, yes.
here
For
I
the
would like
first
to
job,
add
yes.
exactly I would like to add here something जहाँ पे गैरी वी और स्टीव जॉब्स की एक कोटेशन है. गैरी वी
Mhm.
कहता है कि ट्राई डिफरेंट थिंग्स व्हेन यू आर इन
Mhm.
20s. और सेम
Mhm.
थिंग स्टीव जॉब्स का जो एक इंटरव्यू है, एक स्पीच है, उसमें कहते हैं कनेक्टिंग द डॉट्स. व्हेन आई वाज माय ये आई सी माय यंगर वन, there were
Mhm.
so many things, but when
Mhm.
I see today and look back, I could connect the dots of that.
Mhm.
So that two things that we can learn from these two person.
Exactly. I mean, we might start something that might lead to something else, that might lead to something else, that might lead to something else.
Exactly.
And finally, we land on something where we can make money and also enjoy doing that.
Exactly.
There will
And
be
that
days where we'll be doing something that we don't enjoy, but that will be making us money. And there will be days where we'll be doing something that sorry, I put it wrong way. There will be
yeah,
days when we will be doing something that will be making us money and we
exactly.
won't be enjoying that.
Just one thing, try different
And
things
vice
that
versa.
exactly you will be end up where you can be comfortable, where you can enjoy yourself that, and also you can earn money by that.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the point, right? And we should not stress so much about settling when we are in our 20s or 20s.
Okay, so there is one more question that
Mhm.
if I ask you top three platforms to produce content, this is for you from your personal
Mhm.
perspective and
Mhm.
experience. Top three
Mhm.
platforms to produce your content and build brand as a content creator. The
YouTube,
best one.
Instagram, LinkedIn.
YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn. Why?
LinkedIn. Yeah. Coming to that, if I want to create a video content which is
Mhm.
long form, YouTube is the best platform, like 7 to 8 minutes content. If I
Mhm.
want to produce a YouTube, I mean, video content or video content which is like 1 minute or 1 minute long,
Mhm.
or less than a minute long,
Mhm.
or written content, Instagram is the best way. And
Mhm.
if I want to create content for my business, LinkedIn is the best platform.
Exactly, I can relate to it because I've been doing on LinkedIn best of them. And
Yeah, yeah.
LinkedIn और प्रोफेशनल्स को अट्रैक्ट करना है. इफ यू वांट क्लाइंट्स, इफ यू वांट
Hmm,
समवन हु कैन पे टू यू,
hmm,
लिंक्डइन
hmm.
इज ग्रेट. एंड ऑल्सो वहाँ
Exactly.
पे लाइक जो मैंने लिंक्डइन पे देखा है, मोटिवेशन की चीजें वहाँ पे ज्यादा चलती है. हमेशा
Hmm,
पॉजिटिव थिंग्स ही होता है लिंक्डइन पे.
hmm, 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 hmm.
ऑन फेसबुक,
Exactly.
इंस्टाग्राम आपको वल्गर चीजें मिल सकती है.
Hmm, hmm,
मीम्स
hmm.
मीम्स ज्यादा मिलता है. लिंक्डइन पे भी मीम्स लोग क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, बट वो भी मीम्स एक प्रोफेशनल काइंड ऑफ मीम्स जो होता है वो लिंक्डइन पे
Hmm.
मिलता है. बट आप
Exactly.
इंस्टाग्राम
Hmm,
पे, यूट्यूब पर या फेसबुक पर, चाहे मीम्स हो चाहे
hmm,
कोई भी चीज हो, वल्गरिटी, एडल्टिसिटी, वहाँ पे ये सब
hmm,
चीजें ज्यादा है.
hmm, hmm.
दैट्स व्हाई आई प्रेफर लिंक्डइन मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम. मेरा टाइम स्पेंड
I mean,
लिंक.
yeah, it depends on the personal choice. Your business, your brand uh, thrives more on LinkedIn. And for some businesses like clothing business, Instagram Reels work a lot better for them,
एग्जैक्टली.
right?
फैशन
Yeah,
ब्रांड्स,
and if
ब्यूटी.
some, yeah, if there are someone who is education, like teaching or entertainment, then YouTube is the best platform. Like YouTube and Instagram are like equal
एग्जैक्टली.
nowadays. But yeah, it depends on the length of the content. Like
एग्जैक्टली.
7 to 8 minutes video, as I said, like longer form of content, yes, YouTube is better, and short form of content, Instagram is better. And if you are very professional about getting clients and getting the business, then yeah, LinkedIn. It depends on the choices.
And I also think that if you want to build bigger impact
Mm-hmm.
about your brand, about yourself or your company, YouTube is the greatest one. It takes time to build a brand, but once we make it there, every social media can be cracked, because it is the that is the social media
Mm-hmm.
that holds every social media. Like कह सकते हैं बाप सबका सोशल मीडिया का जो
Uh-huh.
पप्पा जी है.
Barber. Hmm.
दैट इज यूट्यूब. अगर चाहे आप
Hmm.
किसी भी बड़े कंटेंट क्रिएटर को ले लो, चाहे संदीप मैसूरी और
Hmm.
डॉक्टर विवेक बिंद्रा या कोई भी हो, इन्होंने
Hmm.
यूट्यूब पे नाम बनाया. दे मेड
Hmm.
नेम देयर ऑन यूट्यूब, एंड नाउ अदर सोशल मीडिया पे दे आर वेरीफाइड, एंड दे हैव
Hmm.
ऑथेंटिसिटी. उनकी सारी चीजें है.
But but I want to ask you this, like, don't you think that happened because YouTube was trending since last 10 years and Instagram came now? But nowadays, reels have more reach than YouTube videos.
Yeah, I
And
can
if we
believe.
start creating reels and we reach more people, and if we can build our brand on Instagram, we can easily convert that to YouTube.
It just
Don't you
because
think? Don't you think
yeah,
that?
yeah, that is true, that is true, because I have been as a social media, I observe things that if YouTube has, crowd plays, YouTube has been
Hmm.
crowded every day, millions and millions of every minutes content there on YouTube. But Instagram
Hmm.
अभी भी अगर कंपेयर करें YouTube की ज़्यादा ऑडियंस है, Instagram की अभी भी कम है. एंड अगर
Hmm.
Instagram की ऑडियंस ज़्यादा है, फिर भी वहाँ पे जो पोस्ट करने वाले लोग हैं, दे आर वेरी
Hmm.
लेस
Hmm.
compared to YouTube.
Hmm.
That's why it has lesser impact on persons as a content creator.
The Instagram you are saying.
हाँ. और everybody is on YouTube. Like अगर देखे, मेरे पापा YouTube पे हैं.
Hmm.
There is a सब YouTube पे हर कोई है. If there is my wife is on YouTube, but she is not on Instagram.
Hmm.
My
Hmm.
father is on YouTube, but he has
Hmm.
no Facebook and Instagram account.
Hmm. Hmm.
So you can
Yeah.
understand the audience of the YouTube and the
Hmm.
Instagram persons who are there. So that's the biggest
Okay.
impact.
Hmm.
Still
I
there.
mean, yeah. Like, does it depend on the type of audience we want to reach?
Hmm.
In the sense, if I want to reach, I mean, most of the young people are on Instagram, and they
Okay.
spend more time on Instagram than YouTube, right? So if my target audience is young people, is it better to focus more on Instagram than YouTube, something like that?
If you want to learn something, then YouTube is a great platform.
Mhm,
Learning,
mhm,
understanding. But
mhm,
if you want entertainment stuff, then Instagram is good. And there is
mhm,
also entertainment stuff on YouTube. But
mhm,
YouTube multiple channels के लिए चीजें है, like
mhm,
education, entertainment, motivation,
mhm,
learning books. But
mhm.
Instagram is mainly focused on entertainment kind of stuffs
Yes,
and
yes, I
also
agree, I
promoting your
agree.
business. So
Mhm,
अगर हम रील्स बना रहे हैं, तो भी हम एक ऐसी रील्स बनाते हैं ताकि वो इंटरटेनमेंट फॉर्मेट में जाए. लाइक आई एम अ
mhm,
सोशल मीडिया पर्सन, इफ यू कैन सी लाइक डिजिटल प्रतीक हो
mhm,
गया या गैरी वी हो गया, दे आर क्रिएटिंग कंटेंट लाइक इन द टर्म्स ऑफ एंटरटेनमेंट और मोटिवेशन. अगर हम
mhm,
कोई भी
mhm,
इंफॉर्मेशन शेयर कर रहे हैं, so that
mhm,
is like Saurabh Jain. I was talking about, yeah, I recollected the
mhm,
name. Saurabh Jain. He content around Instagram marketing,
mhm,
Instagram content creation, Instagram marketing, this kind of stuff. अगर आप
mhm,
उनकी रील्स को देखोगे, वो
mhm,
एक डांस के फॉर्मेट में रील्स बनाते हैं.
mhm,
उसके जो भी रील्स होते हैं फनी वे में या इंटरटेनमेंट वे में ही रील्स होते हैं. ही जस्ट शेयर अबाउट व्हाट टिप 4 या 5 या 3 tools for Instagram, 5 tools for content creation, this kind of stuff, just only about Instagram. But वो जिस तरीके से बनाता है, that is like जो आजकल के लोग Instagram पे कर रहे हैं, like in a funny way.
entertaining.
Exactly.
Huh.
So we can say that this is entertainment best platform,
Hmm. Okay, okay, okay.
but YouTube is more about learning.
Exactly. But yeah, like it is, I mean, it's important to like have presence on both the platforms at the same
Exactly.
time, because it's like taking more shots, and it gives higher chances for us to succeed.
Exactly. But what I think about being on every social media platform is point पे, because what if you choose a platform and you want,
Hmm.
like आपके पास कई platforms है, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Now you have to
Mm-hmm.
find out कि in which platform you want to build first impression. Like
Yeah.
हमारे लिए podcast and YouTube. So अभी
Mm-hmm.
हमें क्या करना है? हमें सिर्फ we have to focus on these two platforms to build our presence and our
Mm-hmm.
brand. एक बार
Mm-hmm.
कहीं पर भी हमारी ऑडियंस बन जाती है, तो हम उनको
Mm-hmm.
डाइवर्सिफाई कर सकते हैं. लाइक ये कह के जो मोस्ट ऑफ द लोग करते हैं, अगर आप हमें
Exactly.
ज़्यादा, और मैं लाइक लोग यूट्यूबर्स कहते हैं, अगर इस चीज़ को ज़्यादा जानना चाहते हो तो मैं वहाँ पे आप इसको कमेंट करो
Mm-hmm.
और इंस्टाग्राम पे मुझे डीएम्स करो, मैं वहाँ पे
Mm-hmm.
हमेशा लाइव रहता हूँ. तो यू कैन
Mm-hmm.
दिस काइंड ऑफ स्टफ वी कैन डू इट. अगर हम मल्टीपल चैनल्स चूज करते हैं उसका डिसएडवांटेज ये है कि हमारा मल्टीपल एफर्ट्स लगता है।
या
अगर एक प्लेटफॉर्म का एक
और
आवर भी ले।
अगर हमारे पास टीम नहीं है, हमें हमें खुद अकेले सब कुछ करना है और सब कुछ एडिट करना है, एंड वी हैव टू चेंज दैट एस्पेक्ट रेशियो एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ, we kind of lose motivation because we have to do so much for
एग्जैक्टली।
each of the platform, right?
एक सीधी सी बात है, देयर इज हार्ड्स वर्ड, सिंगल पर्सन कैन नॉट डू इट। सिंगल
Hmm.
पर्सन कर ही नहीं सकता ये। अगर आप चाहते हो, यू आर सिंगल पर्सन, यू आर क्रिएटिंग, एडिटिंग, रिसर्चिंग अबाउट कंटेंट, and then crafting, everything you are doing, you cannot do on every social media platforms. You can do only one or two that is similar to
Hmm.
that.
Hmm.
Like हम
Hmm.
जो वीडियो बना रहे हैं उसको कन्वर्ट करके ऑडियो में डाल दिया पॉडकास्ट पे,
Hmm.
ऐसा कर सकते हैं। बट हम चाह रहे हैं कि हम इंस्टाग्राम पे भी लगे हुए हैं, उस पर भी एक साथ में ग्रो हो जाए, लिंक्डइन पर भी और यूट्यूब पर भी, सब पे। दैट इज गोइंग टू टेक लॉट ऑफ एफर्ट, क्योंकि सबका एल्गोरिदम अलग अलग तरीके से होता है।
Yeah, yeah.
और सबसे
Okay.
बड़ी चीज, सेम कंटेंट अलग अलग प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे वर्क नहीं करते हैं।
Hmm. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Hmm.
तो ये भी
That is very true.
डिसएडवांटेज है, एक बार वी कैन से दिस इज द बिगेस्ट डिसएडवांटेज।
Hmm.
लाइक
Hmm.
आई हैव टेस्टेड इट। मैं जो पोस्ट पहले करता था, व्हाट आई हैव
Hmm.
बीन डूइंग इट, द सेम पोस्ट आई वाज posting on my LinkedIn and
Hmm.
also on Instagram.
Hmm.
बट इंस्टाग्राम पे दो चार लाइक्स, कमेंट्स रेयरली।
Hmm.
बट ऑन लिंक्डइन रीच उसकी 2,000, 3,000, 10,000, ऐसे आई वाज गेटिंग द रीच, एंड लाइक्स एंड
Hmm.
कमेंट्स 100 and 200 likes and comments.
Oh, that's
So
awesome. Hmm.
that's
It
the
depends on the type of content we create.
exactly the same content I was putting there, both
Hmm.
platform. So every
Ah, same.
platform has, their algorithm, their things to promote.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense actually.
So
What more? When did you start creating content, by the way?
if I say, it was in 2019 I started creating content related to motivation stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but I did for 2 to 3 months, or around 4 to 5, around 4 to 6 something. Then
Mm-hmm.
I thought, like I then I was, doing government preparation, but I thought I should do digital marketing. Then I
Okay.
came to digital marketing, then quit for few months, and then I meanwhile I thought I should restart it. Then it restarted
Mm-hmm.
for few months, like 1 2 months, and I got job. Then
Mm-hmm.
again I quit. Then pandemic came. There were,
Oh
this kind of
man.
curve. There was some
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
kind.
It happens. It happens. Shit
Then
happens in
I
life.
quit. Then I started creating again YouTube content and podcast content. Then I quit because I was in early stage of digital marketing. Now this month, 3 months or 4 months ago, I have been regular on YouTube podcast, and on LinkedIn I have been regular since 1 year.
Hmm.
It's going to be 1 year. So it's going to be
That's
1 year
awesome.
on the LinkedIn. But I thought now I should do on YouTube. I gave my LinkedIn profile to someone, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
paying for him, keep this money and do engagement on my LinkedIn profile, because I have no time and stuff, because I've been doing job
Yeah,
in.
yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense to, delegate
Exactly.
task. That's
Exactly.
one of the key skills to have, right? As a content creator and as a leader or whatever, to
Exactly.
delegate our task, because we if we start doing too many things, we lack efficiency and we won't do good in any of the things.
Exactly. And work will be
It's
not
better to
done
delegate.
better.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
And it's
That's
like कि we cannot be विष्णु भगवान जिसके हमारे पास चारों हाथ हो और हम
I know, right? Yeah,
तो
we can't do that.
we
Even if we
can.
have four hands, we have only one brain. That is more
Oh, that's
important than
great.
hands.
That's great.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's great thing that हमारे पास कितना भी हो, हमारे पास तो दो ही हाथ है, एक ही ब्रेन है.
Hmm.
That's why, और इसलिए मैंने दिया, just because I can focus on these my YouTube things.
That's
That's
awesome,
why.
man. And I saw your content, which is it's pretty great actually. I like it. I
Thank you.
really like your content.
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
went through your YouTube channel, which is really good. Like you've been talking about social media marketing and stuff. It's great.
Exactly.